I'm your party director, Rock&Roll Cheri, and you're listening to Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you're ready to have a good time, because it's time to party in paradise with Todd Sparks.
Let's have a party in paradise.
Welcome to Party in Paradise, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Todd Sparks, your host, taking you down the road with the rag top down. Got this fabulous girl by my side. That's Rock&Roll Cheri.
Whoop, whoop.
We're here in a beach town. Say hello to everybody, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Hey, everybody.
Coming at you all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, from the PCH to the A1A, all over the great U.S. of A. From Key West, Florida, all the way to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, to our friends to the north, to our fans down south, I guess Mexico, Colombia, Peru. They're listening to us all over the world, partying in paradise. And our great friends in New Zealand, shout out.
Whoop, whoop.
Fred and
Fred the old hippie.
Fred the old hippie.
And my gal pal Glenda.
Love those folks down in New Zealand. And we're adding folks, this week we added folks in Australia listening to my music. I just can't thank you enough. A new radio station in Adelaide, Australia started playing our Christmas music. Thank you, everybody. It's Party in Paradise all over the world. We appreciate it. Love it. Rock&Roll Cheri, how you doing today?
I am doing fabulous.
Let me take me a little sip of something right here.
Well, if you got to, I got to.
Mighty good. Tasting mighty good. Got my Wicked Wheel cup there. So everything's going great, folks. Hope you're having a great time. We're getting into the holiday season. We're past Halloween. We've got great football. Getting ready to go to Thanksgiving, but we're not quite there yet.
Almost.
Everything's going crazy. So, I've got a dilemma, and I'm looking for everybody to help me out with
What's
my
your dilemma?
Well, my dilemma is my son, Grant, is turning 21 years old.
I knew this.
Yes, he's turning 21, and I was 13 when he was born. So, wait, what?
That's not accurate.
Whoa. So, I'm trying to get that special gift, and you know what he wants, of course.
What?
Car. New car, Dad. That would be great.
The
Fantastic.
one he has works just fine.
Yeah, gas goes in it and it goes. You better believe it. You better believe it. So, I thought I would put it out there for everyone to help me out. You can, what's a great present for a guy turning 21? He's in college. He's in a fraternity. He does all that stuff. Doesn't dig the music. It wasn't his thing. He was the athlete guy. So he's that guy.
Hey, I struggled enough to find him a Christmas present. I've got it picked out. I'm not going to say what it is because sometimes he tunes in.
He does tune in.
So he has to wait and find out. But I struggled to figure out that. I'm done. I'm done.
He's great. Well, we may have to ask the man himself, Funky Jimmy Duncan. He's in the house running the cameras.
AKA Magic Fingers.
Oh, yeah, I can't say that because I get letters. Magic. Jimmy, show him. Say hello to everybody. There it is. He's wicked willing himself there. So nothing wrong with that. Funky Jimmy Duncan. So cars, so my son, he has my old car. I passed it down. I got
the Tahoe.
Well, he got a Tahoe. I got a Suburban because I have to pull a trailer everywhere I go because I play music and I got all this gear that I have to take around with me. And there it is,
God
Rock&Roll
bless me, I'm
Cheri.
sorry.
Rock&Roll Cheri on the air, ladies and
all
gentlemen.
These lights.
Yeah, these lights just make me sneeze.
No, we're videoing and there's the lights are really bright and one's just like right in the corner of my eye. I'm sorry. God bless me.
Okay.
God bless me.
So
carry on.
Cars. I've got a Suburban. I've got a big car because I carry a band around with me, and we talk, a trailer behind us, and we tote gear.
I don't like driving your car.
It's big.
When we go somewhere and you want to take a nap, which is very rare, usually I'm the passenger. But there was one time you let me drive. And
yes.
Oh my God, I can't reach the pedals. And I had moved the seat as far forward as it would go. And my muscles were on lock mode the entire time because I had to flex my legs to point.
She drove 15 minutes, ladies
to
and
reach
gentlemen.
your pedals. I was going into muscle failure trying to just step on the gas and step on the brake. I was hugging the steering wheel, trying to hold myself up close enough. It was terrible. I don't like your car. I like your car to ride in.
Yeah.
I don't like your car to drive. Short
Yeah.
people cannot drive Suburban.
It's a big car. Big car. So, what? My first car. Tell me your first car. What was your first car, Rock and Roll Cheri?
Mine was a pregnant roller skate. It was
What does that mean?
It was a Ford.
Pacer?
It was a Ford Festiva L.
I'm familiar with that. That's
Yes.
They made those for a
Little teeny tiny stick.
Yeah, for foreign markets, as they say, not in the States.
Well, I had one in the States.
And was it a good car? Did it last a long time? All that good stuff?
I'll tell you what, I loved that car.
Mhm.
I could drive a stick like nobody's business, so it would have get up and go. And it was pretty hardy for as much abuse as I put it through. Because I learned to drive a stick on it, and I actually took it over to Hawaii with me when I got stationed over there.
So it floats.
It went across the ocean. Yes.
Wow, 4 Festivas.
Yeah.
So you can fish in those things.
No. I ended up selling it and ended up getting wrecked right after I sold it, and I was like, thank God I cashed that check.
Yeah, I
So,
guess.
Yeah, but I felt bad because it did me really good. I had little flames on it, and
Oh,
had
my
little,
God.
I know I had the stickers on the
Rock and
window.
Roll Cheri, redneck, ladies
for
and gentlemen.
Bad Girls Club, and I had a sound
What?
system with the eagle that would fly.
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, it was long. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
There-
Your new image is not doing well, Rock and Roll Cheri.
Can I tell you a story?
I don't know.
I pulled in to get gas one time,
Right,
and the car was. I pulled too far forward,
right,
and rather than just go ahead and turn the car back on and back it up,
right.
I decided, I'll just push it because it weighed nothing. I could lift up the one end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had opened my door. I got out and went to push the car back
Right.
to get closer to the pump, and it hit one of those yellow parking poles, and it bent my door backwards, and I had to run around and stop the car from going so it wouldn't break my door off. And then I had to try to push my door back in place. Luckily, it's a very forgiving car. It worked. My door continued to
Ladies
lock.
and gentlemen, she's blonde, but she's got big bazooms. We appreciate her.
It was fine though. If I probably shouldn't have told that because no one else was there to see it.
Right.
It was embarrassing.
Right.
But my car worked just fine now.
Sure.
Now.
Sure. My first car was a 1970 Chevy Malibu.
Oh wow.
Super Sport. It was hot, baby. It was a great car.
Malibus are popular now still.
Mm-hmm. This was the old sporty version, and it was blue. It was good looking,
They're roomy.
and I had a wreck, of course.
No.
Oh yeah, had a wreck. Slid on some gravel, slid off the road, wrecked it, totaled it. Didn't take much to total it because it was, what can I say? It wasn't that expensive or anything. But man, I loved that car, and it was bad.
What color was it?
It was blue, kind of a.
Mine was blue.
Yeah, it was not royal blue, but not navy either. It was kind of a in between there. So it was good looking, kind of had a metallic
Like a
sheen to it.
midnight blue?
No, it wasn't.
I
Rock and Roll
really
Cheri, ladies and gentlemen.
want to know
Lord
what
have
color
mercy.
blue.
I think that's just precious can
They
be.
have colors.
Well, have you ever had a ticket, Rock and Roll Cheri?
That's an understatement.
So many tickets.
Well, I've got now, okay.
Okay.
Yes and no. I've been
Okay.
pulled over several times.
Right.
Sometimes
She's got big bazooms.
sometimes I get a ticket, sometimes I do not.
Exactly. What kind of shirt?
And if I have makeup on and my earrings and
Push up brassiere.
it all just I don't have to have a push up. They're just there. They're just there and they're just happy to be shared with the world.
Ah, see.
So
So.
but
yes.
sometimes I'm in sweats and in a shirt that does not
Ticket.
flatter them. Yeah, pretty much. I don't even get to give them my license and registration before the ticket's already shoved in the window.
Then, of course, there's always the female cop. You're
Hey.
getting one, yeah.
I'll flirt with them too. They're cute.
Well, let's don't
They're
go all that
feisty.
way. This is a family show.
I support
Party in paradise, baby.
I support all of our people in uniform.
That's, well, me too. First responders, everybody. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Definitely first responders, please
you'll-
bring me back to life.
You will flirt with them, no doubt about that. A little mouth to mouth, officer. Thank you. Funky Jimmy Duncan, what was your first car? Holler it out for the folks.
1966 Volkswagen Beetle.
Wow, 1966 Volkswagen Beetle. Now that
What color was it?
was a cool car.
Hey, Todd. Punch
Everybody
buggy
had a
blue,
blue.
no punch back.
Oh, there it is.
I got you.
There you go. So, and I've had tickets. I don't get a lot of tickets because I don't drive crazy like you do.
I drive it like I stole it. I
That's
didn't
exactly
steal it.
right.
It's mine. I bought it. I paid for
yeah.
it. But I drive it like I stole it.
I won't ride with her, folks. I have to be mighty tired. Mighty tired.
I just can't drive your car. I can't. I needed to put like soup cans on my feet to reach the pedals for your car. I don't like it at all.
Well, yeah. I got it.
No.
But it doesn't matter because I won't ride with you in your car. Crazy, folks.
That's really rude.
Why?
It's rude.
I'm playing fishtails for everybody. What?
Do you want intro music or are you just going to play it?
I'm playing it.
Oh, okay.
I bet my best friend Bobby. The night he robbed me of a pretty blonde we met on the beach. We were both making time, but he had a better line. She fell right out of my reach. That's one of many stories, we got plenty. They get better and better with time. Surfing sand, girls at a tan. We laugh at our own punchlines. Yeah, we call them fishtails. Stories from a beach town. We call them fishtails. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, we've had so much fun. Road trips to Atlanta, Duval's versus Bama, and Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Standing at an altar, catching a buddy when he fought us, living way beyond our means. Yeah, we call 'em fishtails. Stories from a beach town. Yeah, we call 'em fishtails. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, we've had so much fun. Ain't that the truth? Tour of Graceland, Bobby dealing hands of Texas Hold'em in a hotel room. All good times we relived in our minds, they all ended way too soon. Yeah, we call 'em fishtails. It's stories from a beach town. We call 'em fishtails. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, we've had so much fun. I'm gonna sing it again. Yeah, we call 'em fishtails. Stories from a beach town. Yeah, we call 'em fishtails. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to birthday fish. Watching those puppies run. We catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, we've had too much fun. Yeah, we catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, this beach life is so much fun. All right.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Fishtails, baby, fishtails. Wait a minute.
What?
I'm putting my hat on top of my...
Oh, will it go? Oh,
That ain't gonna work,
All
Rock
right.
and Roll Cheri.
do it anyway.
I'm not gonna do it.
Do it anyway.
I'm gonna put my hat on
Do it.
because I gotta tell a joke now because it's fishtails.
See what you did there.
I see what I did there. Funky Jimmy Duncan, how does that look?
Your head is too big.
Looks a little small. Well,
Where'd you get it from
my-
the kids aisle?
As a matter of fact, I did. The mini village people.
He's got a big brain, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Fantastic audience. Thank you. I've got jokes.
Let's hear him.
Should we?
We should.
I think these are about police officers giving tickets.
You think? Shouldn't you
I
know?
think I should know, but I'm only the host. Funky Jimmy Duncan, you remember your first ticket? Tell us quickly.
Come here. Can you come and get on the mic?
Level Plains,
That's-
Alabama.
I can tell you right now, that's not coming in loud. It's just like this.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
this big space.
I'm going to tell it. He was
Oh.
in Level Plains, Alabama.
Thank you, Todd. Now I can hear it.
Oh, that
Thanks.
Rock&Roll Cheri.
That's
She's
fabulous.
fantastic figure on the girl. It's not sexist if you mean it.
Oh my God.
Right. Do you remember your first ticket?
I do remember my first
And
ticket.
what was it?
I was driving down the road.
Driving down the road.
I was not going that fast.
Right.
Apparently, the officer thought that I was.
Right.
And so he decided to pull me over
Right.
and not ask me any questions or anything. Decided just to go ahead and write the ticket.
Right.
And so I was like, "Are you serious?"
Wow.
Yeah.
I got my first one for running a stop sign.
California roll.
I rolled through it.
So yeah, California roll.
And I said, "You got to be kidding me." He said, "No, I'm not kidding you at all. It wasn't funny. It wasn't a joke."
Well, did you stop?
I stopped for the cop, and for the flashing lights. So a friend meets up with her friend as she is picking up her car from the mechanic. Her friend asks, "Everything okay with your car now?" The blonde replies, "Yes, thank goodness. I was worried that mechanic might try to rip me off, so I was relieved when he told me all I needed was blinker fluid."
Oh, wow.
I think that's fantastic. We told that for Rock&Roll Cheri.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Do you know that one time when I was in the Army and I went to the motor pool, is my first time at the motor pool. I had just gotten there.
Right.
Just gotten to my permanent duty station in
Motor
Hawaii.
pool.
Well,
Right.
okay, well, what?
Motor pool.
Thank you.
Right.
So I go there and they ask me for a can of beep for the horns.
Here we go.
Yeah. So
Oh man, did you play along or did
I honestly I've never.
Oh, here it goes.
No, if you're not familiar with the Humvee, you don't
Right.
know. I mean, how
Right.
does the horn continue to work? Maybe it needs.
Really?
Shut up. Maybe it
needs
needs a
shut up,
can
yeah.
of beep. So I.
It needs a can of shut up and
So
beep.
I went to the sergeant that oversees the motor pool.
Oh man.
And I was like, "Look, I don't know this. I don't know what this is.
Right.
I need this." And so, like, you got to put in a work order for that. And I was like, "Are you serious?"
Oh man.
So I had to go back out and type up
Oh.
a work order and bring it back for a can of beep that does not friggin' exist.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just like there
What
are,
a figure
just
on a
like-
woman.
just like there are no spare tires on a Humvee. They use run flats.
Right.
So
Don't know what that means.
it's a run flat. If it
Okay.
punctures, it's got actual rubber. It will not flat. There's no air in it. It's a piece of rubber that. So it's a run flat. It won't flatten. Does that
A
make
man
sense?
was speeding down the highway,
Oh my god.
feeling secure in a group of cars, all traveling the same speed. Everybody was speeding. Everybody's done this.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love the group car.
However, as they passed a waiting police officer, our friend got nailed. Speed gun.
Doesn't sound right.
Right. Officer hits the lights, pulls him over, handed him the citation. Got the driver's license, got the insurance. Received his signature, was about to walk away, the police officer, when the man asked, hey, buddy, I know I was speeding. I got that. But I just don't think this is fair. There were plenty of cars around me, all of them going as fast as I was. Why did I get the ticket? And the police officer kind of tilted his cap, smiled at him, said, buddy, you ever go fishing? And the guy said, well yeah, sure. The officer grinned and added, well, did you ever catch all the fish?
Nice.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Do you ever chase the rabbit?
Chase the rabbit?
Yes.
Why?
I purposely look for a fast car, and the car that's going fast, I get behind that car. That way, I know that if someone is going to get popped, it won't, in theory, be me. Well, one time we were coming back from Pine Mountain, Georgia. We went to go see the whole Fantasy of Lights Christmas Festival.
Pine Mountain, Georgia.
Yes. And so at Callaway Gardens, we're up there.
Oh, yeah.
So we were coming back, and we were tired, and this cop car was going really fast. It wasn't flashing its lights or anything. So I was
Right.
like, oh, look, a rabbit. So I'm behind the cop car.
Oh,
And I'm going
ladies
I'm
and
going the
gentlemen.
same speed as he is going, which was like about maybe 15 over the limit.
Right?
Again, he didn't have any lights on, so I
Right.
didn't think it was a problem. So
Oh,
he gets
me.
over into the other lane and slows down. So I was like, okay, I'm going to slow down too. So I'm in the left lane,
Right.
and I'm keeping pace with the cop car, and he keeps going slower. So I keep going slower. That way he can't pop me. Well, eventually, he speeds up a little bit, so I speed up a little bit. Because he's the rabbit. Well, then he makes his siren go, woo, whoop, whoop.
Now,
And
wait a minute. How'd it go? Wait a minute. Jimmy, did you get that? I don't think they got that on video.
woo, whoop, whoop. So,
That wasn't the same.
so I look over at him, and he's shaking his finger going, So I'm like, okay. So I stop, and
Wait a minute. How did his finger go?
I could show you a finger right now, but it won't be appreciated on YouTube,
It's not
Todd.
nice.
Yeah. So,
not
so
nice.
I decided to go the speed limit, and he took off and went back his fast speed. That's the end of that story.
A red-faced judge convened court after a long lunch, very long lunch. The first case involved a man charged with drunk driving
Uh-oh.
who claimed it simply wasn't true. The guy said, "Your Honor, I'm as sober as you are."
Ha!
The judge replied, "Clerk, please enter the guilty plea. This defendant is sentenced to 30 days. Hit the fishtails for us, Rock&Roll Cheri.
We catch 'em, we clean 'em, fillet 'em, and eat 'em. Man, we've had so much fun.
So, I remember my first ticket. Rock&Roll Cheri remembers her first
I
ticket.
remember all of my tickets.
Funky Jimmy Duncan, he remembers his first ticket. Everybody remembers their first ticket. So the deal is, what do you say to try to get out of the ticket? So these are the 10 things not to say when a police officer pulls you over.
Oh, okay.
The 10 things not to say when a police officer pulls you over to try to give you a ticket. Number 10. Well, when I reached down to pick up my bag of drugs, my gun fell out of my lap. And so I lodged between the brake and pedal and the gas pedal, forcing me to speed out of control.
That doesn't just happen to me?
Number 9. Is it true that people become cops because they are too dumb to work at McDonald's?
Nice.
10 things you do not say to a police officer to try to get out of a ticket. Number 8. You're not going to check the trunk, are you? Number 7. I was going to be a cop, but I decided to finish high school instead. The 10
Ouch.
things you do not say to a police officer when he pulls you over. Number 6. I thought you had to be in relatively good physical condition to be a police officer.
There are supposed to be standards though, for
Number
real.
5. Excuse me, could you please hold this while I reach for my gun? The 10 things you do not say to a police officer when he pulls you over. Number 4. You must have been doing about 125 to keep up with me. Hey, good job, fella. Number 3. Aren't you the guy from the Village People?
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Number 2. Sorry, officer, I didn't realize my radar detector wasn't plugged in.
Oh,
And the number one thing you do not say to a police officer when he pulls you over, number 1, I can't reach my license unless you hold my beer.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, 2 things.
What?
1,
I'm taking off my
there
hat
are
now.
some radar detectors out there that are supposed to
Yeah.
be so good that if you get a ticket while having it, they will actually pay your ticket for you. And they're also super expensive. 2, public service announcement. We love all police officers.
Do not
We
pull
think
us over.
They do a wonderful job.
Right.
Please do not pull us over and give us tickets. We support what you do. Thank you.
Why do men chase women
Why?
they have no intention of marrying?
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm sorry. I messed it up.
Why do men chase women they have no intention of marrying?
Why?
For the same reason dogs chase cars they have no intention of driving.
Oh,
Thank you.
just want to bite the
Thank you.
bumper?
Yeah, something like that. They just want to chase it.
Are we going to do another song?
Let's do a song.
We need to.
Let's do a song. We're going to do one this is off my Party in Paradise album. We don't do this one a lot, but we get a lot of requests for it. I did a concert over in Fairhope, Alabama for, what was it called?
Angel Ride.
Angel Ride.
Yes,
Raise money
great charity.
Yeah, raise money for underprivileged, not underprivileged children,
No,
sick children.
handicapped,
Yeah.
disabled. Yes.
It was fantastic. Shout out to Ron Johnson for helping us out there, and that was a great thing.
It was. It's very successful.
So we had a request from a fan that heard the show, heard the live show, wanted to hear it on this show. It's called Stage Lights Music Man. Hope you enjoy it.
The city nights and lonely highs, the dues you have to pay. Medicine men with sly little grins keep you going day to day. You load it up and play your songs and pack it up to end your night. You can't eat and you can't sleep, and the music is all that's right. Yeah. You started out so many years ago with dreams of fortune and fame, and you'll never be happy, my friend, until everyone knows your name. Yeah. You scream the pain of driving too late highways till your eyes can't see. The sets are made and bets are laid on card games from midnight to 3. You never seen God, you never dreamed it would be this way at the start. All you needed was ambition and a little ammunition and a hell of a lot of heart. Yeah. You got your breaks after a few mistakes, and the ladder seems so small. The big name bands, their sound was so bland, and your songs were better than them all. Yeah. So tired, you're always wired. The road takes a serious toll, and all those other cliches, but there's bills to pay. After all, it's only rock and roll. But in the back of your mind, you're still trying to find the flame that burns your desire. So you live night to night, waiting for the light that'll turn your music back to fire. Yeah. So set your sound, stretch your strings, and feel your heart racing away. Lights come on and you're ready to run. The music man begins to play. Yeah.
All right, little stage likes Music Man. Hope you enjoyed that blues. Feeling good.
I love
Send it
that.
out to our good friend Bruce Hubble at CJXF, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Hope everybody's staying warm in Canada because it is cold in Florida. Can't imagine what it is up there.
I need my snuggle buddy.
We appreciate you folks. We love you in Canada. We want to come see you. Take us out.
Alarm clock rings, interrupts my dreams of surf, sun, and sand. Got to start my day and earn some pay and figure out my getaway plan. Outside it's cold, a nor'easter blows. I'm bundled up from head to toe. I need a vacation to a sunshine destination. Here I come, Gulf of Mexico. I've got to get there and forget all my cares, so I can feel that Gulf breeze, see those palm trees. Man, I'll pay your fare. Just let me ride, so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay. Man, I've got to get there. So on my break, I plan my escape. I book a non-stop Florida flight. Sandy beaches in my reach. I'm gonna grab it and change my life. I've got to get there and forget all my cares, so I can see that white sand, hear the steel drum band. I'll get there, I swear. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay. I've got to get there. Come on, man, take me there now. So I can feel that Gulf breeze, or see those palm trees. I'll pay your fare. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay. I've got to get there. Yes, I've got to get there. Won't you take me there?
All right. Take me there, baby. Wrote that one for Southwest Airlines. And we appreciate them. They played it on their blog for a long time. But take me there. You got to get there in a car. You got to get there in a plane. You got to get there in a boat.
A train.
However you get there. Green eggs and ham, baby. It doesn't matter. You got to get there. You got to get to the party where the paradise is. That's the key. Rock&Roll Cheri's in the house.
Hi.
Funky Jimmy Duncan's in the house.
Magic fingers.
I'm Todd Sparks. Sometimes they call me the party doctor. We got all kind of good things going on, ladies and gentlemen. Party in Paradise, we come to you every week. We record a new show every week. We've got a bunch of stations all over the world. We want to take a minute and thank everybody for doing this, for listening to us, for supporting us. It's fantastic. We cannot be here without you. We started this little thing by request, by, I guess, Stephen Youngblood asked us to do it.
Yep.
And maybe Harry Tiefer with A1A, Stephen Youngblood's with RadioTropRock.com. They said, why don't you do a radio show, Todd? And I said, that's crazy stuff. And Rock&Roll Cheri said, well, I want to do it.
Yep, and Party in Paradise was born.
And it was, and that was the deal. That we started it as a television show. It was going to be a television show a couple of years back.
On WITV.
Nope,
RPBI-TV.
There it is. She get to it. She's blonde.
It was a while back.
It was 2 years ago. Our good friend Wayne Filowitz.
Yes.
Then we love Wayne. We love
do.
Wayne. We love Vicky, his
I
wife.
love Vicky with the chocolates.
She's got chocolate shop.
She makes chocolates.
She does. She's a chocolate drop, no doubt about it.
They're delicious.
And so that was the idea, and that's where the original idea came. And then we turned it into a radio show. And we said to ourselves, if we get to do it 3 or 4 times, that'll be a lot of fun. And
38 episodes
38
later.
episodes later, we bring in Funky Jimmy Duncan, and now we're all over the YouTubes.
YouTubes.
We got YouTubes up in there. We're filming this thing live at WNY Shore. Do they put it? Don't they put it on their homepage?
They have a link. Yes,
a link to it?
the
That's-
YouTube channel.
Thank you, Jim Jowsey. We love you, baby.
YouTube.com/Todd Sparks 1.
Oh,
Todd
look.
Sparks and the number 1.
Woo! Yeah, because there's another guy named Todd Sparks, so I had to take the one behind him. So anyway, that's another
We
whole
won't say
story.
bad things about him. He's
No, he's a good
yeah,
guy.
he might.
I don't
we
know
don't
him,
know
but
him.
he's,
So
yeah.
yeah, don't. You
But I've gone to his .com, and he's a good fella, real estate fella out in Oklahoma. I
you
believe.
said good fella.
Yeah, well, that's a movie.
That
too.
has
good movie.
that's an innuendo.
Tell them the news, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Okay, are you ready for the news?
Well, let's see.
All right, we've picked up some extra stations, as you know. Some news stations.
We have. This is fantastic. Tell them, Rock&Roll Cheri.
I'm trying to.
I'm interrupting.
Oh, okay. So we picked up some news stations that are playing your songs.
Yay!
And we have a potential for possibly for a new one to play the radio show.
Yay!
Yeah, so we're working that out right now.
Right.
Our new friend Gerard, who's in Paris,
Gerald.
WRCF, our Radio Country family,
I wonder if he likes French fries.
out of Paris,
Yes.
Paris, France,
Mm-hmm.
is playing your songs now.
Yes,
So
he
on
is.
that
Thank you,
station.
thank you, Gerard. I
And
don't know how to
then
do it. I'm from Alabama. I can barely speak English, so,
So,
yeah, much less French. So,
so
very
then we
sophisticated
have
language like
in
that.
Austria,
Mm-hmm.
we
Yes, we do.
our new friend Patty Patrick with Radio St. Florian AM in
Right.
with 2 N's, INN, which confuses me, but they're now they're doing it too. So yeah, they've joined on Team Todd,
Yay!
and then we're
Thank
gonna
you,
go.
Patty. We love you, Patty.
We're gonna go all the way
Shouting out to Austria.
across a couple more oceans to get back to the west coast to Adelaide, Australia,
That Rock&Roll Cheri, she knows her geography, ladies and gentlemen.
and then we're going
You
to.
got to go across 2 oceans and get back west.
Well, because I was going across the Atlantic and then the Pacific.
I see.
I'm not going the other
You went
way.
the long way.
I am. I'm going back
I don't
across
know.
the U.S.
Sure.
88.7 Coast FM
Right.
with our new friend Ray.
Ray Panache.
I would say Panache. It might
I
not
think
be.
might be, yeah, might be.
Might be Panic.
Ray Panic, baby. I like
Ray
that even
Panic.
better.
Panic.
In
But we could be
Adelaide,
wrong.
Australia.
Yeah, we could be way off on that. But Adelaide, Australia. Yes, 88.7 Coast FM.
And we're going to be doing some different stuff for anybody. We're going to be doing some like some jokes and things for Ray, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We love Australia. We love New Zealand. We love everybody, especially sipping out of the Wicked Will cup. How did all you people get in my
Mine.
room? Yeah.
I didn't realize that mine was so special until I took a big sip out of it. And I was like, ooh,
Is it very special?
it's very special.
All righty then. Now, we're going to talk about, because we talked about first cars. We talked about first tickets.
Yes.
That's not a party in paradise. But on the way to the party in paradise and on the way home from the party in paradise, that may happen.
Sure.
But when you get home, see, I want to talk about something that Rock&Roll Cheri talks about all the time.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea how much she talks about this. Pets,
It's just the one.
animals.
It's the one.
She's got this crazy dog.
He really is.
And that's fine. But now Rock&Roll Cheri wants to add to her family.
Okay. Can I explain this though?
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
We'll see if the folks can understand.
Here's the thing. My dog, Zinni, he is a 9.5-pound apricot colored poodle mix mutt. Okay, he looks like if you had a washed up rag doll and you beat it on the side of the road. This is my dog.
Yeah.
I love him. He's perfect to me. But he is scared of everything. So much so that when he went outside last night, case in point, to go pee, something scared him. Something moved, a leaf blew or something, and he starts barking, tries to flip over backwards, crawling away from the leaf. The leaf, mind you.
Yep.
And I go to open the door, and he's so panicked, he runs smack into the door before I can open it.
Yep. I
So-
think we have an idea
So
of the dog.
I don't want to replace him as my dog, but I would like to have a stronger guard dog presence in the house
Right?
because he is not it.
Right.
He is not it.
Right.
So I am thinking about getting myself a giant schnauzer. And
Insert joke here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell it. Thought you had a giant schnauzer. I can't tell it. Go ahead. What now?
Wow. So, what is that one like mythical Odin?
I don't know
Is
what
it
you're talking
Odin?
about. I don't know.
I don't know. Colin, my son, wants to name him Odin.
Ah.
Yes.
What was your first pet?
I had 2 dogs at the same time.
Okay, when you were a
So,
baby or
yes,
something?
Yes.
What were their names?
One was Taffy, and it was a mixed little mutt,
Right.
very adorable,
Right.
short, like a wet mop.
Right.
And then the other was a German Shepherd named Babe.
Okay.
So, what was your first pet?
Well, the first 2 dogs we had, of course, I had an older brother and older sister. And I remember we had little dogs, but they were outside dogs because where I'm from, you don't keep dogs in the house.
Well, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it was
Whatever.
little Missy, and she had a son, and his name was Clyde. And they were little small, I guess, dachshund, and
Oh, you can't keep those outside.
yeah, they stayed outside.
Birds will carry them away. I've seen it.
The birds weren't that big in my neighborhood, but yeah, they were great, and I kind of remember them. And then the first dog that I had was like a poodle mix. I can't remember where we got it. His name was Oscar, and of course, we let him outside to go to the bathroom one time. They really didn't realize that he was, not housebroken. Zoom! He took off. We didn't see him for days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he went to find a female poodle something.
So he wasn't fixed.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't fixed. He was just like all the men in my family. I think just out the door. I got to get to the bar. See y'all later. But you shouldn't have let me out if you didn't want. That kind of thing.
Humping random people's legs.
I don't know, but most of the men in my family do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's right.
Are you having cord trouble?
I'm having a little bit of a
That
cord
cord
trouble.
is kicking your butt.
Yeah. Hey, let's play the Bongo Man. We had a request for the Bongo Man.
From Tyler out of, what was it, Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
Yeah, Tyler from Pennsylvania
Somewhere, yeah.
wants to hear the Bongo Man.
We're
which is
going to
one
do
of my
it for you,
favorite
man. We're going to
songs.
take you down Island Man to the Bongo Man. Hope you enjoy.
Came up here from down island to see what he could see. Wanted to feel all the seaside beats, live the opportunity. Walks the beach with no shoes on his feet, board shorts and his dreads. Moves to sounds of nature all around, island rhythms in his head. Come meet the Bongo Man, brings the mango rhythm to life. He'll be percussing you and me with a calypso beat if we don't move to do what's right. Come meet the Bongo Man, he's our brother on our side. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo Man, take your ride. White as sugar, blue as sky, that's what he wants to see. Keeping it the way the good Lord made it, it's our responsibility. So he smiles and sees for himself as he starts his sea breeze day. Feeling the love of God's sunlight, singing a song for nature's way. Come meet the Bongo Man, brings the mango rhythm to life. He'll be percussing you and me with a calypso beat if we don't move to do what's right. Come meet the Bongo Man, he's our brother on our side. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand. Bongo Man, take your ride. Come meet the Bongo Man, he's our brother on our side. Dance stand, bongo man, take your ride. Dance in the sand and we'll make our stand, bongo man, take your ride. Take your ride.
I'm back. God Almighty. I'm back. Rock&Roll Cheri, how you doing today now?
You're just so loud in the headphones. So
Well,
loud.
Dad, blame it, Rock&Roll Cheri. I guess ain't nobody gonna introduce me, but my name is Buford Calhoun, and I'm originally from Branson, Georgia, but I live down here on Panama City Beach. Beautiful Gulf of Mexico, baby. I like it down here. I came down here to live with my cousin Todd, and I came down here many a year ago, but I like it down here. Now, they let me be on the radio and the TV because I'm a good-looking man. Tell you that right now. What do you think, Rock&Roll Cheri?
Words cannot describe
You
you.
dang right. They can't describe me. Because it's getting cold out there, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Yes.
Somebody told me it was the cause of climate.
What kind of climate, Buford?
Well, I don't know. You know the difference between weather and climate?
Go ahead and tell me.
You can't weather a tree, but you can climb it. I think that right there. I thought that was a good one. What do you think? I think it's good. So I've been up there. Now, did you hear I got me a job?
I'd heard, but
Yeah. I got me a job. I work up there. Todd got me a job with Mr. Pineapple Willie. God Almighty.
what
And
do
he's
you
up-
do?
Well, I work up there at the Wicked Wheel.
What do you do?
Well, I've been asking them what I should do. And I thought, because what they got some good food up there. And last week I told you about that good fried chicken. What I've been wanting to do is, see, they got catfish too.
They do. They have a fried catfish special.
You dang right they do. And I know how to catch catfish. And I told Mr. Pineapple Willie, Mr. Pineapple Willie, I'll catch you some catfish and bring up here fresh to you, boy. He didn't think that was a good idea at all. But I told him, I said, I used to be a fisherman. I asked him a question. I said, how many fishermen does it take to change a light bulb?
What did
And
he say?
He said, well, he didn't know neither. I said, one, but you should have seen the size of that bulb before it broke. I said, God, all right, that's a fisherman joke.
Okay.
You don't fish, I can tell you that right now.
I can tell you right now
But-
that I do not.
Anyway, I've been up there at the Wicked Wheel, and I've been working. I've been trying to do one job. They let me clean up, and I sweep a little bit. I make money. I make good money.
Sure.
Yeah, you dang right I do.
I don't doubt it.
Because I'm good looking.
That's what it is.
Well, the ladies like me. That's
They-
the main thing. I've met a lot of ladies up there at that Wicked Wheel. I'll tell you that right now. So what I'm going to do. What? What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing with you.
I'll tell you what right now, this ain't right. I'm
I'm
trying to get me enough money to buy me a car. Y'all been talking about these cars. And Grant, he's my cousin. He's my second cousin. And I told him I wanted a car too. He wants me to buy his car for me.
Todd will kill you.
Why?
Don't take the Grant's car and make Todd have to buy Grant a new car.
Is that what that's about?
That's what
That boy's trying to fool me, isn't it?
Todd will smack both your heads
Well, I'm gonna tell you
together.
what right now. I ain't gonna stay around too long today because I got to get back to work in a little while. I got to get back to work. But I just want to tell everybody hello. I want to say hi to everybody. Come see me over at that Wicked Wheel, and I'll get you something good to eat, boy. Out there, I have some catfish. But I'll see you later, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Bye, sweetie. Not like that.
Yeah, wait, I tell you that right now.
No, not like that.
I tell you that right now. What that child don't
Wait.
know. It don't
Boundaries, Buford.
matter. Oh,
Boundaries.
God, all right. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you, everybody.
All right. right, now that Buford has left the studio, let's go on ahead and do our Paradise Cafe.
Where the river meets the ocean, welcome to the Paradise Cafe.
All right, well, we have a great recipe for you guys this week. I wanted to wait till Buford leaves the studio. I don't want to get his mouth watering too much. He's got some kind of saliva problem. I don't know, but it grosses me out. As you guys know, I don't do a lot of cooking. I'm not very domesticated in that aspect, but I do like food. So what I found was a really cool, it's called a saucy tropical turkey. It's a dish that gets you ready kind of for the holidays and everything, and it can be done very easily in your crock pot. Most of what I do is done in a crock pot because the less work I have to do and the less I have to clean, the happier that I am. So you get 3 to 4 turkey thighs, about 2.5 pounds with no skin on it, okay? And then you want 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 small onion sliced, 1 can, about 20 ounces of pineapple chunks. Drain them though, okay? You don't want all that juice in there. 1 red bell pepper cubed, so just kind of cut it up. 2/3 of a cup apricot preserves. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. I love it. I don't do that sodium, low sodium. No, get the real stuff. 1 teaspoon of grated lemon peel. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. 1/4 cup of cold water, and then 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then you also, when you come home, you're going to want some hot cooked rice also, but not at first, okay? Now, I know it sounds like a lot of ingredients, but if I can do it, you can do it. So first things first, you want to rinse the turkey and pat it dry. I take a couple paper towels for this. You want to heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat until it's hot. Brown the turkey on all sides of it. Place the onion in a 4.5 quart crock pot slow cooker. Transfer your turkey to the crock pot, your slow cooker. Top with the pineapple and bell pepper. Then you want to combine the preserves, the soy sauce, the lemon peel, and ginger in a small bowl. Mix it pretty good. Then you want to spoon it over the turkey. You want to cover it and cook on low for about 6 to 7 hours. Me, again, if I cover it in there, it's on low. It doesn't matter. I can leave for work, know that I'm going to come back later. It'll smell really good. 7, 8 hours, whatever. It'll be a little dry, but all those other juices are going to make up for it. Then for when you get home, number 3, you're going to transfer your turkey to a serving platter, cover with foil to keep it warm, okay? You want to blend the water in the blend the water and the cornstarch until smooth. Then you want to stir into the cooking liquid that's inside of the crock pot. Cook uncovered for about 15 minutes on high. So you want to turn it from low to high, all right? And then about 15 minutes or until the sauce is slightly thickened. You want to adjust your seasonings if necessary. I just leave it alone. It's pretty perfect after that. Then you want to return the turkey to the crock pot slow cooker. Cook until hot, so you're heating it back up again. Usually that's about 3 to 5 minutes, give or take. And then you want to make your rice and serve it with hot rice. It feeds a family of 6, so you have great leftovers for lunch the next day, dinner the next day, or you can take it to someone next door if you like them. If you don't like your neighbors, then don't do it. That's fine. Eat it at work for lunch, whatever. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Paradise Cafe.
Brewing up some coffee, brewing up some tea, brewing up a party where the babe meets the sea. Oysters on the half shell, a lover's delight, a pearl of wisdom in every bite. Fresh fish, a filet daily that was swimming the day before. Bygone pictures are on the wall, boys and girls on the bathroom door. We got shrimp and grits for breakfast with the homemade pig preserves. The shucker's done come and hung over again. I swear that boy is getting on my last nerve. For lunch it's the oyster po' boys. We got the gumbo and the boiling pots. Yes, I love crab cake sandwiches. Man, that is the spot. Wash it down with a cold sweet tea. Some souls like a beer. We got tourists hang around for 2 or 3 while locals have to rush on out of here. Said y'all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess questions you can't fax, text, or email. The lines from early, they go past our little vision well. Our menu is on a chalkboard, grilled grouper and snapper fried light, hush puppies and some good coleslaw, fried shrimp for the little tykes. The scenes we're busy most every night. Thank the Lord our business is strong. Serving good food to good folks, that's why we've been open so long. They all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess will find you a seat. We ain't at all fancy, but we'll fix you something good to eat. We open early for breakfast, the 3 good squares a day. Where the river meets the ocean, welcome to the Paradise Cafe. I said, y'all come on in, everybody's welcome with the Paradise Cafe. Yes, where the river meets the ocean with the Paradise Cafe. I'm getting hungry.
All right.
Woo! Good to
Little
have
Paradise
you back.
Cafe. It's Party in Paradise, ladies and gentlemen, at the Paradise Cafe.
Always makes me hungry.
Well, I enjoy doing that song. Brent
I want
Rader,
some crab cakes, oysters on the
he
half
did
shell.
the thing with me. Now we're gonna get Brent on the show very, very soon. I've said that before. We're doing it very, very soon.
Such a great guy.
He's a great guy, and we're gonna. We've got a big announcement coming real soon. That's the teaser. There's the teaser.
Stay tuned to find out more. Tune in every week, folks.
Let me have a delicious drink of this Wicked Willed cup.
Every time you sip, I sip from mine, but something tells me mine is a lot stronger.
Well, mine's water. Mine's water.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
is mine.
Yeah, I know it. I
For
thought it was
folks
Coca-Cola.
watching, this is water.
Yeah, we don't.
It's water from a stream in
The
Ethiopia.
pipes. The pipes are bad. The pipes are calling. Yes, yes, yes. So it's getting close to. Of course, everybody knows Rock&Roll Cheri is a teacher, a school teacher. So it's getting close to your vacation time.
Yes, it is.
Because Thanksgiving's coming up, and our next show will be our Thanksgiving show, which will start our holiday season.
Yes, I love the holidays.
And, of course, that's me playing a bunch of songs. We're going to do a bunch of Christmas songs. Send us in your emails. Let me know what you want me to play. Be happy to play it for you. I know almost all the Christmas songs, and we're going to be playing my songs, too, that are playing all over the world. It's amazing, the Christmas thing we've got going on. So
We've
we're
added
very
those
happy
new
about
stations.
it. We've added a lot of stations, and it's very exciting. It's the name of my Christmas album is called Christmas Cruise. There's a song on there called Christmas Cruise. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us. Party in Paradise comes to you every week on these stations. And, of course, we film it also, and it's on YouTube. My channel, Todd Sparks 1. Please take a look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great week. Get ready, and let's have a party in paradise. For Rock&Roll Cheri, I'm Todd Sparks. For Funkin' Jimmy Duncan, we'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining us this week right here on Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you had a great time with Todd. I know I did. We'll catch you next time as we continue this Party in Paradise.